Section 3.4 Form Code Lists. For this section, we will open the NCIC Enter Wanted Person, also known as the EW form. Several fields on the EW form provide drop-down lists for the standard NCIC codes. This section will discuss the options for filling in these fields. You may select a code by using the mouse. Click once on the sex field to show the list of codes, and click on the desired code to select. The selected code is now in the sex field. Please note that code lists will display both the code value and a text literal for the code. The code value appears before the equal sign. The text literal appears after the equal sign. When you submit a transaction, only the code value is submitted to the system. The code literal is present only for your convenience. It does not affect the behavior of the software in any way. You may also select a code by using the up and down arrow keys. Tab over to the race field and press the down arrow key to display the list of codes. You may scroll through the list using standard keyboard presses such as up arrow, down arrow, page up, page down, home, and end. Press the Enter key to select the highlighted code, and now that highlighted code is in the race field. You may also type into the field as if it were a normal text box. Tab over to the Place of Birth field and type the letters IL. This will select the IL equal Illinois code. Some code lists have a vast number of codes, and it can be difficult to remember all the different values. A good example of this is the Scars, Marks, and Tattoos code list. To assist you with choosing a code for this field, Messenger provides the Code List Search window. To access this function, simply tab to the field and press F while holding down the Control key on your keyboard. You may also access this function by clicking the right mouse button on a drop-down list. Messenger will then display the Code List Search window. You may immediately begin typing search terms into the window. As you do so, Messenger will eliminate any codes which do not match your search terms. You may then select a code with the mouse by double-clicking, or with the keyboard by using the up and down arrow keys and the Enter key. After selecting a code, Messenger will populate the field with the code you have chosen. You may notice that some drop-down lists on this screen have a gray background, while others have a white background. The code lists with a gray background are called Uneditable code lists. For these fields, you must choose a value which is in the drop-down list, and you may not change the value of that code in any way. Code lists with a white background are called Editable code lists. This indicates that you may change the value of a code which you select from the drop-down list. An example of this is the Miscellaneous field on the EW form. If you select the Air Force number code from the drop-down list, you must then enter the actual number following the AF- indicator. Whether you select the Air Force code using the mouse, typing AF- into the field, or from the Code List Search window, Messenger will automatically highlight only the editable portion of the code value. Thus, when you begin typing, you will only replace the editable portion. You will not replace either the AF- or the text literal description, which appears after the equal sign. You will also find editable code lists in the Offense drop-down list. This supports the offense codes where you must further describe the offense in 20 characters of free text which follows the code value.